So how do you deal with that? Because that is not, Lacoste, that is not just draft.
Yeah, I think Team Liquid needs to get Radiant because they do have 87% win when they're playing Radiant.
That's insane. That's so high.
They did play Dire this time around.
I think at this point, they maybe try to look to fit in their Pudge or their Lone Druid in this game too. That's probably the best thing that they can do right now, and potentially put Mike on more of a playmaking type of mid, just to see to weather the storm of Liquid's early game aggression. There is a Beastmaster, but I think that Astar honestly have something really solid going for them.
Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah, Astar is.
And the other big thing to watch for is, are we going to get some stacks? Because both of these down by Boxy. Marcy's still an incredibly strong here, and you can see he doesn't even feel like he can connect that fully through. So a bit of a tough one. Will get the Cinder Brew ignited and follow up with the Cookie, but you can see XXS just wants to keep farming while Boxy is going to head off to the other side and maybe make that rotation towards mid.
Yeah, we see this nice move by Boxy. He does this a lot where he kind of pressures behind the tier 1 tower, either like trying to aggress on the pulls or just bully the offlaner, and because of that he ends up in the tri-camp. And now he's just behind the mid tower.
Chase, a couple punches, and Ichu able to pick up that first blood. So while everything's happened top, down bottom, take care of business.
And you can see even Boxy, he just secures the water runes now. So that Mickey's they're gonna try to fight in the bot water runes.
Oh, good stun. He steals it away. Bobica, but they pull him back. Ori, he's in some trouble. A couple more hits is all they need. Looking for the long range one. Can they bring him down? It is there. Mickey hits on 3. And Boxy maybe even gonna look for more from Bobica. We'll see how it goes. But that's gonna be at least one of the water runes picked up for the SF.
Some flashbacks in the last game.
True.
Mickey had a really nice game. He was 4-0 in the early game.
Yeah.
He also killed the Lush with this Boxy rotation.
Boxy was all over the map again as well, securing kills everywhere.
This is the Marcy factor.
Yeah.
Anytime, every game, especially with Marcy SF, that's why we keep seeing this combo so much. Even past the sidekick mid-game of the Shadow Fiend timing, it's just the mid lane.
I think it's funny too, because they also had these same wards, like through the river last game as well, spotting these rotations from Boxy, but Marcy's just so mobile that sometimes it doesn't even matter.
It's so fast. Even you can just TP and always be there.
They've actually watched Boxy walk his entire way up here, and he still might die. This would not be good. Oh
Good kill as they bring him down.
They watched him walk there.
That's what needed to happen. It's a really strong combination, and playing together with that Ursa is pretty devastating. Now, this has come a little bit at the cost of Zai not having a perfectly great lane, but likewise, you know, the other two aren't doing too well either. So, Terrorblade, good start. The rest of the heroes kind of suffering.
Yeah, Zai got 16-17 is one of the harder. He gets instantly counterpicked by the Terrorblade. He doesn't really get to ban. He's just kind of thrown there. He's like, have a great game, Zai. You know, just go, try to go even in your lane.
See you at 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's good enough. Just maybe press a Hawk, give us some vision at some point. So all in all, his goal is mostly just get the Helm of the Dominator, and at some point, probably kick the Terrorblade out of the lane with a rotation.
We'll watch for that one for sure.
And Latu took a lot of damage up there trying to go toe-to-toe with XXS.
And they canceled the TP too. So I'm not sure if anybody scouted that one or saw that, but Matumba Man going to be a little bit under pressure here if he's not careful.
Yeah, Boxy was worried that he was being dove, so he might have to show up, and instead he just wants to lurk around mid because the 6-minute runes were coming up, but the positioning for Liquid just was favorable for them. He does get the jump in there, though, at the
Round 2. Raze connects. Another one is there. Mickey, when he comes out, this is going to be easy peasy. Walking right up close and personal. Mickey finds the kill, and yeah, Boxy's been the story. He's been doing everything.
This is also his first year playing 4, right? He just switches roles, and he's crushing every game against Marcy. He just body blocks people. He always gets the rotations. Last game, he had 3 kills within 5 minutes. Similar story here, 3 kills in 6 minutes.
Yeah,
He constantly moving around the map.
4 is for the offlaners that they don't have the ego. You know, they don't need the farm. They don't have to hit the creeps.
There you go.
They actually just want to kill people.
Chase, look for another. Have the pullback, dispose, couple more leaps, jumping around all over the place with this matchup. And XXS doing a good job of keeping his Snapfire alive. This combination of laners, they've been together for so many years and have each other's backs.
A lot of body blocks.
Bobica was gone.
Chase,
yeah,
looking for the kill, get one. That's gonna be a hit. But Boxy did go down for that one. Man. Yeah, they just keep running at each other.
Full health, full mana. He's probably going to TP mid, fill the bottle.
Mickey, come on, spam it out. I'm coming.
Maybe look for another go onto Ori too if the opportunity presents itself.
They're always constantly bringing supports mid, securing his runes, but
Now they're around the Shadow Fiend, though.
Okay, in some trouble. Do have the rebound, but I don't think they're going to be able to keep him alive. So they do make a solid move by Astar.
Longest I've seen a TB in lane in quite a while.
Ooh.
I feel like every time I'm watching TB, he's getting set. I mean, he usually was like more of a draft priority, I guess, right? He was being banned more often, so now that he's picked a bit later, actually getting a chance to farm the creep waves is pretty crazy.
Hanging out mid, they run into him. Cookie won't quite connect, does have the split earth, but it's not there either. So Astar miss on everything. But Zai, in the meantime, you see he's going to finish off that Ancient stack. They'll use the glyph here to take down the tower.
They are glyphing as well for the Radiant, though, of course, because mid lane, they got the Catapult, they got Shadow Fiend, and Boxy's hiding behind the trees, but it's a Brewmaster.
oh, Monet's kind of, once you take this offlane tower, your carry's able to freely leave the lane. It's a lot easier to push the lane out so that you have way more time before your tower gets hit. So now he can just TP, he can farm the Ancients.
Snapfire ulti down onto Mickey, trying to catch him. Slowed down for the moment. Boxy under fire. Will get brought down, and Mickey dropped the Requiem. A quick connection for the kill. He can, you know, change up their target prioritization a little bit depending on how it goes.
Ooh, excess rating.
Okay, they get out the ulti. Can they get away on Matumba Man? With everybody rotating in, this was a nice move by Astar, and they'll take down the bear. Huge kill.
This is where Liquid would typically run it out. They're hesitating, right? They're thinking about it. They start going, they stop, go, stop.
Can
They're
they
not
find
sure.
one in return, though? Insania right on top. The stun, it doesn't connect, but the Requiem very nicely played with the Dispose. Double ulti for the kill, and now more chasing going on as they do have a stomp available. XXS kind of in a weird spot now. Connects with the stun. The rest of the team trying to catch up and get into position. They're a little ways away, but they got him. The pullback. Have Dispose for round 2. Pull him in. Insania's there. Cookie for round 3. Can they kill her off? Yes, they will.
And at the same time, Mickey takes that mid tower with the help of...
So I think that's also kind of an indicator of how they want to play. Generally, you go Dragonlance because of the value adds when you push towers.
Oh, was bitten off a little bit more than he could chew there on Ori. There's no SF means not an easy chance for a kill, and of course, as we saw, the Frost Shield makes it tough.
But now Roche is starting to
And there's no secrets here. They're seeing everything with the wards they have down on Astar, so they're going to move their way right to the pit.
Starting to build up. 2 stacks so far. They hit him with both. Chain Frost, round 3. Can they get him? Yes, they will. Ori goes down. Now looking for more. XXS backing away and does have to run.
Look at Boxy go.
X, dude, still chasing. He's so low. Such low HP
Trying
on
to
Boxy. Trying to get away. Might just be able to the rebound. How is this hero fair? Oh my god. That was so sick.
Zai was trying to send in the Centaur as well to help.
That space created because this Roche is going down. And they're so close to finishing off. XXS wants to run in, but now they're committed. Monet chases forward. Good setup. Can they do it after the kill? Mickey in trouble. That's 1 kill, 1 time dead. XXS brought down low. Insania doing a bunch with that ultimate. They pull back in that Shadow Fiend. Mickey, Requiem to buy a little bit of space. The chase down. They keep on wanting to fight, but Tumba Man on top of him. Chase dead. Monet. He doesn't have any more metamorphosis left. I don't think they can chase anymore, but Liquid, they win the Roche, they win the fight. Everybody just back behind the tower. Now, Terrorblade is not here. Can TP into the fight. Might be a little bit scary. Insania.
They just saw the last track.
Brute, chase, Mickey, big ulti, but he doesn't get it off in time to stop the split. It might still be enough. Matumba Man trying to beat through those Brewlings, but they didn't get the Earth Panda. Now, Snapfire Ultimate still has Enrage. They get all the big ultis out.
I think the idea of it is either A, to try to burst the Brewmaster before he gets ult off, or B, burst the Terrorblade before he gets gold does in terms of strength, but in a very different way. So
Boxy setting this up. Dispose, big jump, big burst. Does have that Wraith Pack down.
So many misses. That's just...
And immediately just going to run away. But bottom lane.
this guy, go, go, go.
Okay, goes right away. Frost Shield, keeping Ori alive. All that damage mitigation. The stun comes forward, but they got him. The burst was there. Matumba Man was not prepared.
That Shard Cookie Hop looks so goofy. Like a
crazy.
big old arc up in the air.
Sinister Gaze.
Pretty
This
strong.
smells so it just like the cast point of it is so fast. It always catches people off guard. I think even to this day, people are still surprised. Also very good when he goes magic and ags because it increases the amount of time you can be feared. I think by like 1.2 seconds or something max duration. And the fear goes back in. So once you arcane blink with an ags, it's about 4.5 seconds.
Ori, they got him. He's dead. Completely destroyed It happens in an instant. Little cloaks here and there. Might turn those into bigger items eventually. Smoke up as they're going to head up north. As Roche has respawned. We'll have to see if there is going to be that big pivotal fight or not around this war.
See if the evasion can save XSS here. He's got the talent for the +1x brood up for the evasion.
Sense in danger, moves right in, finds everybody. 4 staff, gets some separation. Will get hit with the stun. And that will be the death of the CM, but do they still want to fight? Dispose, pulls back XXS, looking for a chase. They buy back on the CM. TPing in for this fight. Mickey looking for the blink. They still keep them backing away, and XXS in trouble. Aeon Disc summons, thinks about popping the ulti, but doesn't drop it yet. Snapfire ultimate, 4 staff, separating this. Zai in trouble, roar. Immediately, Mickey gets it, the stun onto everybody, but it's not going to be enough damage. Ori survived through it. They need to run away now, but Tumbaman TP's out, will manage to secure that one. But so much used by Liquid, and they still ended up losing that fight immediately into the pit from Astar.
It wasn't enough damage on Monet. He has the Titan Sliver, so it takes a little less magic, a little less stun from the fear. And
they don't want to give this up.
This isn't how they want to go out right now. There's great vision here from Astar, though. Obs and Sentry nearby, going to spot those Hawks, see what's going on. They take it down immediately. Still in the pit, looking for their setup here. No Requiem.
Tumbaman, jump forward. Boxy right on top. It's not quick enough, though. They went too early. Now the axe is getting thrown. Mickey in trouble. Right on top of him. Blows up the Shadow Fiend. But Tumbaman does not have an option. This Frost Shield is impossible to fight in to for that Ursa. And Boxy, Chain Frost bouncing back and forth, takes him down. Liquid committed everything for this, and they're going to get nothing.
Oh, Boxy. A little bit of help there from the neutral creeps, carrying on that Chain Frost right from Insania to Boxy and the trolls nearby. Into the pit they go, and Astar, after on the back foot for so much of this game, waiting for that perfect moment, they find it.
it makes the fear come back in after it goes out, and it also reduces the cooldown, which means that you keep using
again, right? To like make sure you get that perfect setup and everything goes right. Now, speaking of vision, it does the
no lich. No lich there, and he is dead. Oh, wow. Brilliant play. Immediately get in there and find him.
Ori got away with that the entire time last game, right? He had so many split push moments exactly like that, where he beat the tower completely by himself, and now they have that big burst damage.
Well, this game still on a knife's edge. They have the Aegis on that Terrorblade, but we've seen the power that you can have with
situations where maybe you can try and get everyone around him.
Boxy needs to get in towards some help. Cookie forward, but the jump away. And
really strong, so it's kind of up to whoever is feeling their strongest at the current moment who's going to want to take the fights.
Both supports behind as well as XXS, but Monet in very far. Gonna get stunned. Tumbaman goes forward. They don't want to drop the Requiem for nothing. Rooted, Manta. Tumbaman trying to deal with these illusions as Monet down to half HP. And a chance, a burst, and but the Sunder, it came out perfect. There's gonna be the fear, but Tumbaman turns the sidekick, keeping him alive, but the Scotty is doing too much. Slowly burning them down one by one. They need to jump in with Mickey in a second, but I don't know if they have the damage. Mickey thought about it, gets the blink canceled, has to run away. They buy back on Tumbaman. They're coming in for the racks as Astar want to siege this down and take a substantial lead in this game. 8K gold lead already. Monet builds it up. Manta touch to get away. They don't have enough. Sunder 7 seconds off cooldown. If they're not careful, he's just going to be able to get another round of it. And in fact, he's just going to walk away. Astar come in, get what they came for, secure that first set of racks.
Alive, it can't even start spawning for the next minute, so you just want to kick them out.
This blink scythe is just, it's
careful. Insania, it's the first one they find. The cookie away, that gives some vision, but they're barely able to catch. The Sinister Gaze is enough. So you need to get back out close and quick, but it's not going to come quickly enough.
I believe it's Shadow Fiend himself who says, outplay. You know?
Unreal.
That's how this feels.
Such clean Dota being played by Astar.
Oh, he wants that Agnes Blessing. He's taking it.
And now smoke up from Astar. We'll see if they make the move.
I'm the Shadow Fiend now. I got the Terror Wave.
They find one. It's XXS. That's not who you want at the start. Ori moves on in. BKB already out. Tumbaman runs away the Terror Wave. Walk forward. The Frost Shield. It's not quite enough from Tumbaman. And now the Hex. The turn. They chase him down. They kill him out. No buyback for 2 minutes. And just like that, Astar take a dominant control over this game. 20K gold lead now with that Aghanims in tow and the lift up there. They found Mickey. Can he manage to escape? The BKB runs on in, pulls him out. Nicely done. But the
Does that buyback
chase,
on the Marcy.
and they're ready to go for the next round. Up to the high ground, Astar. They can feel it now.
His eyes in behind, but no roar here. Just has to watch, see if they can find a plan. Mickey just in the fountain.
Open for something. Matumba Man does have buyback and 400 gold, but it's not going to come soon enough. Astar, they're not going to give him the time. The 4-staff keeps Insania alive, but on to the tier 4 towers now. Astar, the last team in the upper bracket from China. Head on in. Mickey goes with the big ulti. Is it going to be enough, though? XXS pops it immediately, turns to fight, looks for some more. Monet, he's actually not hitting the throne right now.
Here he comes.
But they move on in, and Monet, ready to battle, heads on towards the Ancient. They start beating away at it. Eyes on the prize. The chain frost back and forth between the two of them. And with that, wait the fear, they move away. Another round of it. Jump forward, but GG is called. Astar, they win the game. They win the series 2-0 over Liquid.
Really nice performance from Astar. I think, especially the way they play the mid game, the late mid game, when they are slow in their holding areas in the map, and they force the